Okay, so in our last video, we discussed about how we can remove any element from the list. Let's understand what are the other methods which we can use in list. Okay, so first of all, suppose if we have multiple elements are there into a list, and I want to find out the index value of that element. So we can get by using index function. So to find out the index value of an element, so accessing or find out accessing index value of any element. Index value of element, you can use index function. Count is used to find out the number of occurrence of any element. Like if in a list we have multiple twos are there, and I want to find out how many twos are there in the list or how many fives are there in the list, so that we can do by using count function. So accessing number of occurrence of any element in the list. So accessing or occurrence of any element inside the list. So the number of occurrence of any element inside the list is basically done by using count function. Then if you want to reverse the element, okay, like the you want to convert the left to right data into right to left data, in that case you can use reverse function. Okay, so to reverse the element of the list, reverse element of the list, then we have sort function. Sort is basically used to sort in ascending or descending order of the element. So sorting into ascending or descending order, ascending or descending order. Okay, if you want to sort the element into ascending or descending order, in that case you can use sort function. And then we have copy function, but that we'll discuss in the example. Okay, so let's start with the index, basically all the methods. So first of all, index and count. For that, again, I'm going to use my same, ideally, let me create a list here. So I have 2, 7, 4, 5, 3, 9, 2, 2, 2, 5, 7, 5, 6, and 1. Okay, suppose I have this element. Let me print the value of A. Okay, and I want to find out how many 2's are there in this A. As you can see, we have multiples of element inside this list. I want to find out how many times 2 comes in my list. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 2 comes in my list. Let's get it by using a index function, a count function. So a dot count. What do you want to count? I want to count how many times 2 comes in my list. And let's print it. Run this code. And you can see here that 2 comes 5 times in this A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Same way, I want to find out how many times 7 comes in my list. So 1 and 2 times only. Let's see. So 7 comes only 2 times in the list, and so on. This is how you can count. Same way, I want to find out the index. And index will always give you the positive indexing. It will not return you the return indexing. So I want to find out how, like, the index value of 7. So index value of 7 is 1 here. Let's print it out. And you can see here the index value of 7 is 1. Same way I want to find it for 9 also. So index value of 9, you can see here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see whether the answer is correct or not. So yes, the answer is correct. Same way I want to find out the index value of 2. So you can see we have multiple 2's are there, but it will always reflect to the answer for the first 2, the first occurrence of 2, which is 0. Okay, so this is how it works. If you want to know the occurrence of any element or to know the like a index value of any element, in that case you can use index and count function. Same way we have a reverse function also. Like I want to find I want to reverse this element. Okay, like I have 2, 7, 5, 3, 9 up to 1. I want to come into 1, 6, 5, 7. I want to reverse it. So in that case we can do it like this. A dot reverse. That's it. So you can see here at first, sorry. In this case, we don't need to print it directly. After doing this process, now we can print it out. Okay, run this code. And you can see here, at first we have this list, but after using reverse function, you can see all the element is now reversed. So 1, 6, 5, 7, and so on. So this is how you can reverse it. Same way, we have sort function also, whether we want to sort into ascending or descending order. So we can do it like this, a dot sort. For now, if I'm not using anything, I'm just using a sort function. It's sort into a ascending order by default. So you can see it sort into ascending order. Now I want sorting into descending order. So we can do it like this. A dot sort. But the reverse is equal to true. I want to reverse it. Okay, and let's print it out. Print the value of A. Run this code and you can see here. First of all, we have the original one. This is the ascending order and this is the descending order. Okay, so directly you can do it. Let's comment everything. Now, after that, if these parts are clear, let's talk about what is actually copy function and how we can use it. So let's comment this one. Now, for copy, I'm doing some visualization part. As in the first or second video, I already told you that if in A I have 2, okay, in B I have 6, and in C again I have 2. So how the memory management work is like this one. First of all, by default in A we have 2, in B we have 6, and because in C again we have 2, so A and B are going to share the same 2. It will not generate the another one. Okay, so what if I want to generate 2 for the C separately? In that case, we can use copy function. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. Suppose if I have a list like this. In A, suppose I have 11 and 22. In B, I have the value of A. Okay, so basically, suppose in B, I have like this one. Let me use another one. In B, I have 33 and 44. So how it looks alike if I have this list. In A, I have this whole list, 11 and 22. In B, I have another list which is 33 and 44. Now I'm doing it like this. C is equal to A. That means the value of C is exactly equal to A. So A and C will share the same value. But the thing is, if I'm going to add any element in this A, so A, if I'm doing here A dot append 22 or suppose 24. So it adds 24 uh, in A, but what will happen? It reflect in A and C both. Okay, that is not what we want. I just want to add element in this A, not in C. So in that case, I want to create this C separately in the memory. So that we can do by using copy function, and we can do it like this. C is equal to A dot copy. In this case, the value of A is exactly reflect here for this C. Now, whatever change you are going to make in this A will not reflect in C. Okay, let's see. So first of all, we have this data. In A, we have, suppose any element you can take. Okay, I'm using as the same one. In B, I have 33 and 44. Okay, and in C, I have the value of A. Let's print all the elements. So print the value of A, B, and C. Let me, for now, I'm not using the identity, or let's use the ID as well. Use the same one. B and C. B and C. Let's run this code. See, you can see the IDs here. These are exactly same. How? Because these are the same values, just the name is different. Okay, so let me define it here. Because the IDs are exactly same, that means it looks like this inside the memory. A is having 11 and 22. B is having 33 and 44. And because C is equal to A, so C and A is going to share the same value. That's why the ID is exactly same. Now suppose I'm using here a dot append and I'm appending here 45. Let's print the value of a and b and c as well. So print a, b and c here. Okay, run this code and you can see here a and c reflected as same, because when you are going to add, if going to make any changes in it, reflect into c also. Okay, this is not what we want. So in that case, in place of c is equal to a, we can use here copy function. Whenever you're using copy here, now for this one, the c is not indicating the same value of a, but it creates the interpreter creates another value of list a in another memory location for separately for c. So now again the value of a is this one, and suppose the ID is 1112222 and 333. So the the value of a is 1122, ID is 111, B is having 3344, ID is 222. For C, the value is 1122, but the ID is 333, different ID. Okay. And then when you are going to add, like whatever make changes you are going to make in this A, it's only reflected on A, not in C now. Okay, let's see. So run this code. Just by using this copy function, we are able to do it. And you can see here, you can see the changes here. The IDs are not same now. Also, the changes you are doing in A is not reflected in C. So this is how it works. Okay. So this is how all the functions are done. Let me show you the whole thing over here also. Suppose if I have in my shell, I'm creating one dummy list here. When I'm using an a dot, a tab I'm going to press, and you can see all the functions are here. See, we discussed append, clear, copy, count, extend, index, insert, pop, remove, reverse, and sort. All these functions we already discussed. Okay, so please try to understand all of them. Make, like, do some practice on it. Okay, so again, I'm going to close this session for now, close this video for now. I hope the topic is clear to all of you, which is list. Okay, thank you.